It's lava time. Welcome in.
Lava time.
It's that time of the week. Thursday night is upon us. SEC After Dark is here. Got a great show lined up for you guys. This is the last true show of the offseason because I think the next time we come around, we're going to be talking SEC Media Days, which I count as kind of preseason. And then training camp will be upon us. So we'll be in preseason mode, not off-season mode. So get excited. This is our last off-season show. We'll be kicking into preseason the next time we see you. And then before you know it, we'll be in season. So get excited about that. SEC Media Days is around the corner. We're going to talk about that. We're going to project some starting quarterbacks. On3 did it. And I think there's a really intense battle at Ole Miss for the quarterback position. So, so
very intense.
Get on the edge of your seat.
It's either going to be Trinidad or Tobago.
Yeah, exactly. So, and then of course we're always, going to get off the rails. But nonetheless, we got 6 in the house here. Boss Man is SEC pretty for sure, and we're going to get after it today. And we're going to go off the rails, of course. It's SEC After Dark. Stephen Willis from Locked On Ole Miss. Jake Thomas from Bama After Dark and Tide Talk Live. Boss Man, one half of Biscuits and SEC. Jeb Beecham. He's a guy with a beard.
Full house. We got a full house, y'all. We got
a he showed.
Yes.
Full house.
Aces over Kings. Then we got that's Hammer dropping in the other half of Biscuits and SEC, and of course Mike Huseman, off-season After Dark, and a regular contributor to the Ole Miss Everydayers Club and Locked On Vandy as well. And I'm Corey Burton, Locked On Vandy, and soon to be something else that I'm not going to tell you about just yet, but I'm very excited about it, and I'm adding something to the resume. So apparently sleep just doesn't matter, but anyway. SEC Media Days. What are you guys most excited about? Steve, I know there's a lot of turmoil around the quarterback situation and the whole roster is kind of in flux and everybody, Ole Miss is going to be bottom of the barrel, right? All that stuff.
Well, I'm just happy to be actually going.
Oh, hey, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
You are going.
Yeah, I'm the next week whenever we do SEC After Dark, the first preseason SEC After Dark, I can actually report back from SEC Media Days.
Take notes. Awesome. Take your marble notebook and your number 2 pencils.
And I'm extremely thankful that Pete Golding is going before Lane Kiffin this week. That's all I care about.
Steve, I'm going to give you a letter to hand to Greg Sankey for stepping on the little man. I've got it.
Got it drafted.
He needs to hear.
Well, I mean,
is it kind of like delivering it to the king?
Yeah, because the king's stepping on us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah, airing of grievances, exactly.
Hey, we worked hard on that. So just,
Yeah. And they're going to meet them at Kroger Field and handle this and kick it off right.
Well, one thing I'm excited to see with SEC Media Days, though, this is kind of a sad one. Mike Elko, there's a blooming scandal in College Station. One of his own was caught in a compromising position. Very sad to look at, but I couldn't believe it when I saw it.
Oh,
Boss Man, explain yourself.
I knew it. I knew it. Hey, go watch the tape. Go watch the tape. You know what he said right after that? He said, "Don't screen cap that," and that son of a gun. I knew it. I should have never done it.
You did that in front of Hammer.
That's gonna haunt me forever.
And you got the Aggie banner right behind you.
Right between it too.
Timing
of that was perfect.
Oh,
you know what that was?
That is good framing.
That's actually it's the Wolfpack. Go Wolfpack, NC State. That's what I was doing, and I will go to my grave saying that.
Boss man.
Go Pack.
Yeah,
that's right.
You gotta
cap that.
You gotta think.
Screen cap this.
Hammer, how long did it take for you to clean up the vomit after he did that?
Oh my God!
You're muted.
You're muted, Hammer. We can't hear you.
He's speechless, guys. He's speechless.
Yeah, he's so speechless. Yeah.
How about now?
Hey, welcome to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, we got you.
It was like that Family Guy episode where they drink the I can't remember what that was. They played that game where they're like, last one to throw up gets the last piece
Oh,
of cake or
yes.
whatever in the fridge,
Yeah.
and they all drink the
Whatever it was.
stuff, and then the whole house is just
covered in vomit. Yep.
that was me.
I envisioned Team America.
Yeah.
When I
Yeah.
saw
Oh
it.
God, yeah.
Yeah.
It made me think about Mike doing that to me, man. That made me think about the running joke in Family Guy where he's just beating the crap out of the chicken constantly. Yeah.
Yes.
Screw the Gamecocks, man. I'm just going to beat the
Yeah.
crap out of that chicken.
Oh,
I see that. Yeah.
Lord, they fought like 4 or 5 different times throughout
Oh
the
yeah.
history of that show. It's crazy.
And for like 15 minutes. It's hilarious.
Yeah, I know.
They literally fought around the world,
Yeah.
like Russell Crowe,
That is a great bit.
fighting around the world.
And then another 15-minute bit was when he falls, Peter falls, and he's holding his knee. And it's like, It does that in like 15 minutes. I was like, God, can we go commercial yet? Yeah.
And I'm also very excited because apparently the odds of getting Mauricio Pochettino back as the coach of the U.S. national team is higher than we thought. So
Yeah.
that's awesome.
Yes.
Is anybody going to Pochettino him?
I hope not.
They better not.
All I know is after that Argentina-England game, I want as much Argentine soccer in the U.S. system as possible.
Yeah.
Whatever you can do, that's what I want because those dudes are awesome.
Yeah.
And
Does Messi
apparently,
have dual citizenship yet?
yeah. I mean,
Can he come play for us now?
I think his
Yeah.
kid. I think his kid was born in the U.S.
Oh.
Oh, that's interesting.
There we go.
No,
How well does he like Miami?
I don't know. He had a like his first academy game. He scored 8 goals.
Lord.
Jesus.
What are you going to tell me next? The sky is blue.
Yeah.
Stop me if you've heard this one. A Messi scored a goal.
Somebody they showed him scoring and scoring and scoring. It's like you'll never guess who this is.
By the way, did I say that Neymar retired after the World Cup?
Yes.
He probably retired from the national team.
Yeah, from the World Cups. Yeah.
Yeah, from World Cup.
Which he shouldn't have been. He'd been hurt for.
I think.
Right.
I think he
played for
retired
Brazil
before
for
the
3
World
years.
Cup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He just didn't tell anybody.
Ronaldo said something today that he was like he might try and come back and play another World Cup. It's like you're 40 years old. Let's sit it down.
He'll be 44 the next one.
Go
Chill.
spend time with your girlfriend. I mean, I would.
What is I mean Messi's
She's going to be a
pretty
guest
old,
picker on Biscuits and SEC next.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know who she is,
He's
but-
39. Yeah.
too. I'm sure she's a ball knower. Send her
Oh.
send me the name. I'll DM.
Yeah.
Oh, I follow her on Instagram. I'll send you.
Of course you do, Mike.
Yeah.
Of course you do.
She has like 30 million followers. It's not an elite group.
I wonder why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have no idea why people follow.
I'll,
I don't
I'll
know.
expect a prompt response from her with 30 million followers.
Yeah.
If you don't, you're fired.
I
Yeah.
can't imagine what her mentions look like.
Oh Lord.
Think
Would
about
that-
the most deviant.
Oh,
Being of all time, and that's
75.7
probably
million
it.
followers.
Good God.
Yeah.
Holy
Probably a lot of people requesting feet pics. Like that's the thing.
don't even want to know.
Just some weird stuff. Probably.
Oh yeah.
I just sent her to the
Corey, I
Biscuits
didn't ask you to read your
DMs.
mentions
We're good.
to her.
Attaboy,
Is that what you're
Mike.
getting on? Yeah,
that's Mike.
Andy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait a second.
Oh, I logged into the wrong account.
Oh crap!
This is only supposed to be fans. What is going on?
Right.
I thought this was just for. Did I?
This
I
was
mess
just
up?
for
Is
fans.
this bad? Is this bad?
We're the Manchester United fan club from Ohio.
Yeah.
My baby takes the morning train.
Yeah, we're off the rails, guys.
Big time.
I bet you didn't think
When-
you were going to get a Euro
quickly.
trip reference.
Yeah.
this quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm excited at SEC Media Days for Eli Drinkwitz. That guy's got quips.
Always the best.
He's so funny on the podium, and I can't wait for some of his sarcasm.
Quips.
It's gonna be fun.
My
These were
favorite
the early
clip
ones,
was
too.
when they played the wrong song for Elko last year, which I joked about last night. But when Drinkwitz walked up after him, well, at least they played the right song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Part of me wants to be a super troll and stay there until Thursday to ask Lane Kiffin the question, why won't y'all just pay their buyouts like you promised? Do you not have the money?
Oh,
Oh.
Steve, please do that.
Man.
Please, you can miss the show. It's all right. Yeah,
I will
Yeah.
give you. We'll take care of you. Just
yeah.
hell, you could do the show from
Can
10.
you imagine that
Right.
storm that would kick off?
I love it.
Steve wouldn't have to miss the show because he's 45 minutes away, so you could just drop
Well,
it.
that's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Steve, you could. That would be a hell of an anthill to kick if you.
Oh my goodness. The LSU fans already hate me though, so it doesn't matter.
mentioned.
Has Kiffin already agreed for a sit down interview with you?
Man, that there's not many people in this world that he hates more than me.
Right.
And that was when he was at Ole Miss.
Mhm.
Who's the other one? Ben. Who's the guy he got crossways with? Ben.
Ben Garrett.
Oh,
Ben Garrett.
Yeah.
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 You want to call me a hoe? You want to step in the
Yeah.
tunnel and call me a hoe?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, take it easy, bro. Of course. Of
well,
course.
I
you
actually
got- you
am
got
excited
four
to hear
stickers.
Lane.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Sure.
not for anything
So-
other than he's actually shut up for the last 6 weeks or whatever. Everybody
it's
kept
crazy.
asking him, please
That
shut
is
up.
called a Twitter
This
embargo.
whole off
after-
season, he finally did it.
They took his
Yeah.
phone.
Yeah, after he had his press junket over and over and over again about Ole Miss being racist, and then all of a sudden he couldn't figure out why people had a problem with that.
He's only been able to recruit from a landline for the last 3
Yeah.
weeks. He doesn't have a cell phone.
Recruiting.
It's a
He ain't,
rotary phone.
he ain't recruiting. He's getting
Yeah.
It's not spray tan season. He's getting his real tan right now.
Yeah.
Him and
Right.
Coach O are jogging up and down the sorority row.
Yeah.
Steve, when you're there, is Marty Smith going to be there? Because the best part of that saga was the Marty Smith memes.
Oh
that
my
came out.
God. Yes. Those are gold.
Marty Smith hasn't seen his wife
the
for
hostage
19
video.
years.
Free Marty.
Yeah. Yeah. The one of him aging like 100 years, that just great stuff.
The one with like him and Kip, like the trip to the airport. It's there like Mad Max, where they're Tom Hardy and like they're getting run off the road.
They're sitting there talking about all of that going on. They had a police escort.
Right.
I mean, it's such BS lying about that stuff.
Ooh, Steve almost. He almost.
That's
got rid
kind
of
of
Brady.
like tonight. They're going to have some kind of presidential thing where he talks about the 2020 election was stolen. There's no arrest. There's no proof whatsoever. He's just saying it's the same thing as Lane saying these people tried to run me off the road.
State troopers, yeah, go for
Oh,
it.
Lane.
Yeah, the Mississippi Highway Patrol had to come out and go, no, that didn't happen.
Right.
I'm pretty sure I would have remembered that.
That seems like a pretty memorable moment, and we had him surrounded. So
Yeah.
go figure. The only thing that could have run
My
off.
favorite part of the whole Lane Kiffin saga was they just put his clothes out in the parking lot on like a rollaway, like hang up there. Yeah, that's my favorite part of that. It's
Yeah.
like you're gone. We don't even need to see you. Get your stuff and go.
Right.
I mean, not the worst thing that's happened to him leaving a place, though. So,
Getting left on a tarmac one time.
yeah, I was gonna say it.
Yeah.
He disappeared like a fart in the wind from Tennessee. So, I don't
Yeah,
know.
that's true.
Now I am going to be dead serious, and if I had to give him a little bit of advice, keep your Twitter embargo until after the Ole Miss LSU game.
Yes.
You just don't get on Twitter at all, because if you poke the bear at this point, they're going to make what happened in Tennessee look like child's play.
I don't see there's any chance he's gonna stay off. But
I think for him, he sees it as part of who he is in a sense of recruiting and the portal and attracting talent. I think he sees that as an asset for him. So I
Yeah,
doubt
he
he stays away.
He probably does, but need to realize that in Tennessee, there's just places to where it's hard to throw a golf ball and make contact. In Vaught Hemingway Stadium, that goes up about 30 rows and being able to easily hit that sideline. So there's a little bit of assumption of the risk if you're going to act like that at this point.
Hey, and I'll be honest, there's a good chance that they start 1-3 on the season.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, there's a very good chance.
Are we going to have to see two
Oh,
student
God.
managers behind him holding up a net so people can't throw stuff at him, Steve?
I,
Yeah.
maybe. I mean, but he has to walk eventually. You can't cover all sides.
Jake, you bring up a good point though. That early season schedule is not something to gloss over.
No, I mean, no.
Yeah.
I mean, Clemson, they'll beat Louisiana Tech, but then Ole Miss, and then
Good.
A&M.
Clemson did say today that Vizzini will be the starter, which I wasn't thrilled about. We knew he'd be the guy. He's going to battle a freshman, but did you guys see what Dabo said at ACC Media Days today about the QB stuff?
Yeah, he could have signed a transfer quarterback, but he didn't want to go find a mercenary, which means he didn't get.
Yeah, and he said, "Well, because if you go
What's the name of the offensive coordinator?
Friggin' Chad Morris.
Yep.
Yeah, Chad Morris
God.
didn't get eligible. He didn't get the extra year of eligibility because if he did, he was going to be the quarterback at Clemson.
Right?
Yeah, exactly. Oh, Dabo.
Because and then Dabo went on and said, "Well, if you go after a portal guy who just comes for a paycheck and then they don't do well, you get raked over the coals." Well, yeah, but that's also going to happen if you lose with the guy that everybody told you wasn't good enough. Like it
Sure.
goes both ways there.
Mm-hmm.
So the two guys that they're that potentially could start for Clemson. I mean, they were both like former 3-stars, right? I mean, look, a 3-star could be good, but I'm just saying from the aspect of Clemson quarterbacks that we've seen over the last decade plus, a 3-star that you're going into the season, you're like, oh gosh.
I think Vizina was a 4-star.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
I
maybe
think
they're
so.
okay.
Yeah, he came out of Birmingham. He was pretty highly rated. And the only reason I know that is because he visited Ole Miss.
Got it.
And
Okay.
then that Tate Reynolds is a 4-star true freshman. Supposedly it's those two battling.
Okay. So look,
Yeah.
sounds like it's more talent than I thought. I glanced at it a while back, and I don't know why I had that in my head.
He also said that he's written the most incredible book about Clemson football, and last year was just one bad chapter.
I mean,
And the truly Dabo thing is like everything you say is annoying.
Yeah.
He's got to stop that, man. Like,
Yeah.
look, I'll defend Dabo. I like Dabo, but the whole like he's almost doing the politician thing where you got to hammer your talking points, and he's just come up with these talking points where it's like, well, we're the best in Clemson history, and we've got all these wins, we've won all these ACC championships. It's like your fan base knows that. Everyone understands that. You have raised the bar at Clemson, but now you're not meeting that bar. That's why people are mad. Like, stop it with this charade when you get up on the podium and just going through all your accomplishments. We know it hasn't happened in a long time. That's why people are pissed.
Right.
Travis Etienne, is it Travis?
Travis
Yeah,
Etienne.
Travis.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Travis Etienne's not walking through that door.
No.
Trevor Lawrence, Sunshine ain't walking through that
Not
door.
walking through that door.
Watson, none of them.
Yeah, those are the reasons why the success happened. And the reason Dabo hasn't been able to do that again is because he hasn't been able to find the quarterback that is that guy.
Right.
Like Cade Klubnik I guess he was a fine quarterback, but
Yeah,
he wasn't a dude.
He underachieved. He was supposed to be the dude, but he underachieved big time.
he did.
Big time. I honestly
Yeah, he
think
did.
that marriage with Garrett Riley was what kind of did Cade Klubnik in. I don't think Dabo ever let Garrett Riley really have the reins of that offense, and I think it hampered both Riley and Klubnik.
Where is Garrett Riley this year? Do we know?
Mizzou.
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 Interesting.
I think Garrett Riley is match made in heaven for Austin Simmons, by the way.
Hey, Bossman, you kind of said either you or Hammer mentioned that when you guys did your Mizzou preview. Yeah.
Yeah.
Was that you, Hammer? Did you have Mizzou?
I did have Mizzou, yeah.
Yeah, we were trying to remember where.
Speaking of Mizzou
Riley ended
adjacent, Virginia named Pribula the starter today, so he's another one we will be the guy.
I think that's a good thing for
That
them,
doesn't
man.
surprise me.
Yeah, kids. I think that kid's a leader. I
Yeah.
think he's a solid player. I think
They're gonna be good again.
I mean,
As
that
long
was
as-
the other thing I talked about.
Go ahead, Hammer.
I would say that was the other thing I talked about in the Mizzou thing. I mean, they were 6-1 before he got hurt. Now, the hard part of their schedule came later, so they beat up on a lot of bad teams. But still, like 6-1 before he got hurt.
It's
Tony
good.
Elliott
I
back.
think they're going to be good, but I don't think Missouri's going to be like Brady Cook good.
Yeah.
You think it'll be another similar year to last year, like an 8-4?
Yeah, I think it's an 8-4 type.
That's what I think too, which is fine for them.
Yeah. If they do 8-4, that's just fine for Eli. I mean, the fact that that's kind of a down year from what he does, that kind of says something right there.
Is Eli going to become a Mark Stoops where you're there for 10, 15 years and you get the most wins in school history? They kind of think you're the best ever, and you just are there in perpetuity until you have a couple bad years.
Yeah, I think so.
That's kind of where it's trending. I think with
Yeah.
this contract, that's what this says, right? Like
'Cause
the
he's-
fact that he re-signed at Mizzou and
Yeah.
didn't leave after this cycle.
Because he's making enough money where it's going to be really tough to pull him away, but also the elite blue buds that could do it are probably going to have different targets than him. So
Also, the one job to pay attention to is Auburn. If for some reason Galesh doesn't pan out,
Good point.
Yeah. For Drink for sure.
Mm.
Because he was a big name in that job before Galesh.
yeah. Well, Gus Malzahn is his mentor.
Mm-hmm.
he was an assistant on the CAM team that won the title. Yeah.
Got it.
Got it.
So
Yeah. The other one, today we this is actually just a tonight one, but Boston College's tight end Kalen Shudzinski, one of the better tight ends in the country, tore his Achilles, going to miss the season.
Oh dang.
that's terrible for Bill Bryan.
Yeah.
Mm.
Bad.
Bill Bryan. Yep.
Mm.
Very
Go
brutal.
see who shall not be named in these parts.
No O.
He has no O. No O.
Mm-hmm.
That's great.
That BC is one of those schools that, in the era of paying players and transfer portal and all that, it is so tough to win in a place like BC.
I mean, they made a bowl game in his first year there 2 years ago. Then they
Yeah.
reverted a lot last year.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was kind of starting to go downhill a little bit, but Jeff Halfley had a few good years there. But I think he was like, he saw the writing on the wall as all this stuff was coming. He was like, I got to get back to the NFL. I got to get out.
Yeah, I think he wanted to get back, which he's the Dolphins head coach now.
And now
So
he's-
it's clearly working well.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Mhm.
Smart move.
All the NFL does is retreads. I swear.
Yeah.
Just all retreads. Which, by the way, for people that's been watching the World Cup, one of the funniest things ever, they posted a picture and it's like Kylian Mbappe today. The game was played at Cowboys Stadium and it was a picture of Dak Prescott in a French jersey. One of the funniest things I've seen.
I saw that one.
Oh God, is it? I don't watch a ton of Kylian Mbappe, but that dude seems like he's a freaking turd.
Oh yeah. Seeing how they reacted to Spain, I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, I like the joke that said something like Jerry World hosted a World Cup semifinal before Dallas Cowboys playoff game or something.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Falcons had that too. It's had that same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It had a list of things that the Mercedes-Benz has hosted, and then at the bottom it says still has not hosted a Falcons home playoff game. It was like, oh,
In the last 2 years, or like it was, I forget if it was like since the last World Cup, it was some time span, but the French national team has won more games at MetLife than the Jets have.
I also like talking about the Argentina-England game. Is like it was smart of Argentina's coach to pull the quarterback that was struggling at the end of the game and put in Tua.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So good.
God.
Yeah.
Who are we rooting for in the final?
Oh, Argentina.
Yeah, Argentina.
Because
Argentina.
I'm going Spain.
Can you imagine how awesome it would be
Argentina.
if two MLS players were focuses in the World Cup final, including the tournament's leading scorer? Going back to MLS, yeah.
Yeah, that's true. It's a good point.
Yeah, and I mean, MLS right now is just like, oh my gosh, I can't believe this is happening.
Yeah.
I keep getting fed these reels by it's this like group of like 3 or 4 guys, and they're completely just rage baiting Europeans. And they created this fake podcast, and they're just like, hey, they're all hanging, and it like goes to each of them. They're like, they always talk about the top players in the World Cups. So they're talking like, yeah, like this Mbappe guy with the French, he might have a future in the MLS if he continues for another couple of years playing well in the Premier League. And all these Europeans are in the comments just trashing them, and all these Americans are in on the joke, and like it's hilarious.
Also, like how the fight that happened during this World Cup over air conditioning.
Yes.
Oh God, yes.
One of my favorite things is that.
Yeah, it's good.
Like the French people blaming the U.S. because we use air conditioning for their heat wave. So what? And still won't get an air conditioner. It's like, we're going to be hot. We like being in nature. It's like, you just pour. And that's
Right.
all
Or
it
you're,
is.
and you're just yeah.
You don't have
Another-
you don't have the electrical grid and hookup for it. Your
And what-
buildings are not built for it.
Yeah, and their favorite thing is like, our buildings are designed to keep heat in. It's like, congratulations on having a well-insulated building that keeps cold air in too.
France did not smell great when I was there.
No, you wouldn't have.
Trapping all that air inside.
It's hot. Come on,
Not
guys.
good.
Disgusting.
We used to joke about whenever I lived in Italy, it's like, it's funny. It's like, as soon as an Italian girl turned like 34 years old, they just completely transformed into like Italian grandmother that you see, that stereotype. It's like Milano girl, like unbelievable. And then she just turns into her mom overnight. It's amazing. And the Cankle situation in Italy is just obscene. It really is. Because they wear those stiletto heels over the course of their life, their 20s, and it's cobblestone streets. So picture the steadiness and the muscles that have to be built up in their ankles to do that. And by the time they turn 35, their ankles are like that big around.
And they go from 5'8" to 5'1". And they grow facial hair. It's weird.
My favorite thing that I'll always remember about living in Italy is there's 2 types of police. One is the local ones, like you see walking around in blue and all that. They do all the parking tickets and that. And the women that are on there are wearing mini skirts, very tight form-fitting tops, no gun or anything, and high heels. And that is their uniform for walking around. And then they have something called the Carabinieri, and they're literally walking around with machine guns. It's like, whoa, what is going on here?
Oh goodness.
Yeah, we flew into Leonardo da Vinci in Rome, and we got off the plane, went to the bathroom, handled all that, and then went into the area, and there's just a row on the top, and there's like 8 Carabinieri across the top with submachine guns pointed down at it. It's like, oh, hey, Beck, we may have made a mistake.
Where are we?
Yeah.
We're in the wrong country.
Yeah, about that.
And the funny thing is, we moved to Florida because we wanted to find a climate that was real similar to what we had in Italy. That's, we obviously had a good time there, but that was our first impression.
Dang.
And there's even more machine guns in Florida, so you made the right choice.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can just shoot iguanas with your machine gun in Florida. It's fine.
Oh man, one of my favorite thing in the world is falling iguana season here.
Are you far enough south, Steve, where they're around, or is it not quite? Where you're at?
It's like not quite there, but we're close enough to where we get the news broadcast
Yeah.
and people telling you that that you look out for it.
Yeah, we still have to look out. We just don't see it often. So.
If it gets below 50 degrees down here, the weatherman comes on almost giddy. It's like, get your winter clothes out.
It's gonna be frigid.
Yeah.
I hope you don't have to go anywhere tomorrow. Temperatures are going to plummet into the 50s.
Or do this thing they do up north called wear layers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sitting in meantime in January. I'm walking around in shorts and a t-shirt.
Yeah.
Me doing my walk. And
Like I said, the worst part of winter down here is you can't swim. That's
Oh,
that's all it is.
and Gen Z walking around looking like it's the day after tomorrow covered up.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert: Gen Z does that in the heat too.
Yeah.
They
That's
just
what I'm
dress
saying,
like that
Dan,
all
yeah.
the time.
You got to wear your hoodies. Yeah.
Yeah.
Up here, I mean, it's like the first day of school. It's hilarious because it's 100 degrees outside, and they come walking in like black jeans and a thick black hoodie, and they're complaining. What?
Well, I understand complaining, but what are they complaining about?
Being hot.
Yeah, that's
And
about
then-
right.
Yeah. I'm like, what are you doing? And then in the wintertime, thin t-shirt, same jeans. But like, I'm cold.
See, they were doing the opposite of what I was doing in high school. I was trying to be, cool and like, oh, maybe the girls will think I'm like super tough if I wear shorts in like 32-degree weather. And so I was trying to do that, and I did it for like every year through high school. But I would wear shorts in the summer. So I think Gen Z is just doing the opposite of what the millennials were doing, I guess.
Gen Z's just like, yeah, we're just gonna wear hoodies. That's just what we do.
We just wore clothes.
We just
When it was cold, we wore cold weather gear. When it was warm, we wore warm weather gear. And
That's
a lot
the
of
right
flannel.
idea, but I don't know if the girls thought you were tough.
Yeah.
Lot of
didn't give a-
flannel. Well, the benefit of being Gen X, and this is something that me and Jeb have, is
D Generation X or just Gen X.
we just don't care. It's,
Yeah.
So if you like us, great. If you don't like us, great. If you want to talk to us, great. If you don't want to talk to us, great. I mean, we don't care.
Yeah,
That's why you're so good at kicking anthills.
laissez-faire.
Yep.
Yeah,
When we
I'm in that
genuinely
weird,
ask for your opinion, that's one thing. If you give it unsolicited, we don't care.
either way. I'm in that weird in between like Gen X and millennial. Like I'm in that 5-year gap generation.
Zennial.
Zennial or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, I got a question here because I see projecting starting QBs on the side here. I was talking about this a little bit the other night.
Yeah, Marcel Reed he's in a battle, isn't he?
Yeah, Connor Wiegman's coming back. We're loophole transfer rule.
Yeah, there you go.
Blaze Berlowitz. I saw somebody on CBS, I think, named him like he's going to be the starter.
That's
I know
wild.
I was like, what?
Yeah, and Jared Curtis just signed a massive NIL deal with Nike. He's on the same NIL ticket as I don't know, this guy named Trinidad Chambliss. I don't know
Yeah,
if you've heard of
so-
him.
Who?
Mike
Yeah.
Jones.
Yeah.
Mike Jones.
865.
281-330-8004. It's the number you can hit me on.
Wait, he was officially named the starter?
No.
No. Just
It projected
CBS reporter.
on 3 CBS. They
Yeah.
projected him to
Somebody
be the
did,
starter.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
And that's
Okay. That's
So,
okay.
so from the Locked On Vandy guy, is that crazy, or is this a battle at all? Like, what should we think?
I mean, Mike, you can back me up on this. We have a guy in our chat that thinks it's Blaze Berlowitz all the way it should be. He doesn't like us, but
he's
I
out on
I
me.
think it's
It's dad.
probably I think it's a quote battle.
Yeah,
Like
right.
Clark Lee at Media Days is going to say it's a battle.
Sure.
Mhm.
Like he signs with Nike. He's in a movie. He's getting $2 million in NIL. He flipped from Georgia. And every time you hear Clark Lee talk about him, he's like talking about the prodigal son, the way he lights up and like the way he describes him. All the signs point to Jared Curtis. So it's not really much of a battle. I think it's just they're just waiting for Jared Curtis to be good.
And my thing there is, and the dude we were talking about might try to dunk on me for this. I'm not really worried about who starts the first game against Austin P or then Delaware, who starts week 3 against NC State? That's the big deal for me. When the games are
And that's
high
going to be Jared
stakes,
Curtis.
I think
it's gonna be
so.
Jared Curtis.
I think it will be.
Curtis is going to come in and light the world. Like it's a spring game.
And go for it.
At the spring game, sorry, Mike.
No, go for it. I'll talk after.
When he came in, everyone perked up. The receivers were running crisper routes. The O-line was protecting better. He was throwing darts.
And I agree with that.
Is this before they realized you were locked on and said, "Oh my goodness, we have to block access now, or else he is going to ruin the planet"?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that was before.
Okay.
And
He's actually locked out Vanderbilt.
yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
And my thing is, I think with Curtis starting a true freshman, there will be regression from last year's offense.
There's going to be regression with
he will have
Blaze.
struggles
Blaze
with
never
freshman.
started either.
It's not going to be all rosy, and it's not going to be all great. But I still think Curtis will be the starter,
I do too.
even with all of that.
It won't be all rosy. It never is.
No.
It won't be all rosy for really there's not many quarterbacks out there that it's going to be all rosy for. Maybe Trinidad. And it's going to be rocky at times for him too, because that's what the SEC is.
Arch is going to have a pretty good supporting cast this year. I don't feel too sorry for him.
I mean, the only thing
Well, he had a pretty good supporting cast last year too. As Texas.
Their O-line was kind of trapped.
it was the O line.
Yeah.
The year, though.
That was it.
They're going to have rocky moments is my point. Like there's going to be
Absolutely.
games where
Yeah.
Arch Manning looks like he's never played football.
But you expect a freshman to have more of those. But I would say that even the only way that you play Blaze and start him throughout this entire season is if you really believe that he is going to get you 1-2 extra wins.
You would have
Right.
seen that by now.
And so the
Well,
other part of that
separate.
though, you also have to weigh that against if he's not going to get you those 1 or 2 wins, or you don't think that is the case, then you have to start Curtis, in my opinion, because no matter what happens this year, you're really like going to next year. Like next year, Jared Curtis is going to be a stud.
You
Because
can
he's
take
got-
those risks.
He's taking the licks. He's going through his progressions quicker. He's got those snaps under his belt now, and then going into year 2 and year 3 with Curtis at the helm, you're like, all right, let's ride. It's time to go.
I also feel like with Bertolowitz in the age we're in now, he's going into his 5th year of college. If he was good enough to be a dude and a top end starter, he would have done so by now. Somebody else would have noticed it, and he would have went somewhere and done it, and he hasn't.
He would, and if he truly was a dude, he probably should have. If he wanted the starting experience, he probably should have stayed behind a year at New Mexico State, started,
Yes.
and then transferred after that, and then see what happens.
Yeah.
Because then you're getting a guy with starting experience, and it's a whole different argument at that point. But right now, you've got 2 guys that have never started. You got one guy that's played a little bit in college, and they're relatively, as far as experience goes, they're not much different. Which,
Yeah.
I think you have there's some situations where going with the safe floor is the move. Vanderbilt's not one of those situations. They don't have to do that. They can go with the upside guy and develop him with live reps. You've got a 3-game ramp up. You've got Austin P, Delaware, and NC State. You let him ramp up, and you play Blaze in the Austin P game just to see what you got. And maybe you play him a little bit in the Delaware game, see what you got. But ultimately, the plan is going to be to go with Jared Curtis. It's just it's not a matter if, it's a matter of when he overtakes Blaze Bertolowitz enough for Clark Lee to feel comfortable starting him, which I think if Blaze Bertolowitz was the starter, he would have been named the starter coming out of spring. Like, I think that was his path. Like, that was his chance to take that, to put a stranglehold on that job, and he didn't.
Okay. There's 2 others, I think, right? Really, that one surprised me. When I saw that one, I was like, what? That's crazy. I got to ask the man,
The lockout Vandy guy. Yeah.
the guy locked out of Vandy podcast. But
Locked out Vandy.
the only others that I feel like are kind of, up in the air-ish are, we got Alabama. Feels like that's going towards Keelan Russell. That feels like where the momentum is. And then Jeb, you're Tennessee Vols, but it feels like the same thing over there with what's going on in Tuscaloosa. It's like seems like it's moving towards Faison Brandon, at least from the stuff I'm hearing. What about you?
No, I'm kind of repeating a little bit what Corey was saying. I feel like if it was going to be McIntyre, he would have taken control of it earlier. I kind of expected him to, honestly, because he has the little bit more experience, and he was a high recruit. I mean, a high 4-star when he came in. I think
He was the
at one
number
point he
one
was a
quarterback
5-star
in Tennessee, I think.
Yeah,
That was
yeah,
big
he got-
recruit, yeah.
Yeah, he was supposed to be good, so I kind of expected him to put up a bigger fight. But all we've heard about this offseason is Faison Brandon and how much better
Brandon's a
he's
dude.
looked.
He's a
he's
dude.
he's already the right size, the right arm strength, and making good decisions. I think it's kind of the same thing. I think you just have to roll with the young kid who you know is good and let him get his licks in and get better.
And there's not a huge ramp up either. I mean, you guys have Furman and Kennesaw State in the first 3 weeks, but you go to Georgia Tech in week 2, so
Yeah,
that's not a pushover.
They're going to have to figure it out fast.
Mhm.
And that may be an interesting situation if they go to Georgia Tech and have major problems. Whoever's
Sure.
starting at quarterback.
Yeah.
I don't know. That could cause an issue. But
Yeah.
But at this point, I just don't want him to. I mean, you have to start thinking about the future years, and I don't want him to do anything to lose Faison Brandon if he decides to transfer.
No.
So I feel like
Right.
you just have to play him and hope he does well at this point.
I mean, I actually have PTSD, and I'm like that dog with like the war meme when I think about it. But the 2015 year with Kyler Murray and Kyle Allen at Texas A&M, it was the beginning of the end of the Kevin Sumlin years, because he was first of all, he had already made promises to Kyler Murray that was a huge mistake. That was his first mistake.
Yeah.
But aside from that, he was doing this. It was like snip, snap, snip, snap. Like Kyle Allen's a starter, Kyler's the starter, Kyle Allen's a starter. So I don't think Heupel will do that. I think Heupel's a much better coach than Kevin Sumlin was. But you got to go. If one doesn't work out, you got to go to the other, and you got to stick with it. And you can't really go back and forth.
There was an injury or something that happened to where Murray did not play against Ole Miss, and that was the night that Ole Miss just broke Kyle Allen.
Was that the
he forgot how to play
was that
football.
Shea Patterson? Or
No, I think that was Chad Kelly.
Kelly.
oh, it's Jack Kelly. That's right. That's right.
Shea
Well,
Patterson
yeah.
was 2017, I think. Or
Oh, he was
20,
right after
no,
that.
2016, the next year.
It was literally the
at
next
College
year.
State, yeah.
Yeah.
I was at that game. Oh my god, it was awful.
Hey,
One
he
of
had his
the-
moment. His first start was his moment.
That was
couldn't
it.
believe it.
Mm.
I mean, I forget I think did Ole Miss score like 21 or 24 in the fourth quarter to win that game? It was insane.
Yeah. It was nuts.
In fact, I left with 5 minutes left. I was like, either I'm bad luck and I got to get the hell out of here, or like we're still going to hold them. It's going to be over. And I listened to it on the radio. I was like, of course.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, and he wore number 20. We should have known there was going to be a problem. Anytime a quarterback wears a 20 number, no, sit down, stop it.
Yeah, it ain't good.
Yeah.
Is that bad? Not good.
It's like Bear Bachmeyer or whatever his name at BYU is wearing like
47.
yeah, 47. No,
Mhm.
no,
It's like, what are you doing? Just
pick a number.
I mean, I guess the other one too.
Arkansas. In Florida.
In
But
Florida.
I was
That's
going to
what
say
Florida.
I was going to say Arkansas because we've never talked about. Nobody's talking about Arkansas football right now. Is it going to be KJ Jackson or AJ
John Neighbors
Hill?
is not even talking Arkansas football right now.
These
Why
guys
would
are
they?
both 6'4",
Yeah.
230-pound horses who can run the ball well and throw. Like they look to sit there, but as a team, I just think they're not going to be good. We're not talking about them, and for their sake, they better pick a guy because week 2 you go to Utah, week 3 you have Georgia at home.
Hunter Yurachek
Oh.
came out and like got rid of their collective almost immediately because we're not doing those anymore with the house settlement, and they're not paying out any amount of money. So they are recruiting at a G5 level, and when you recruit at a G5 level in the SEC, you get G5 results.
Players.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was going through the coaches and like when they're speaking and everything last night for like 5 minutes, just previewing SEC media days, and that was one of the things I mentioned about like Ryan Silverfield. You see his name. I feel like Silverfield is like the least talked about new hire in the SEC I've ever experienced. You know, like I've been following
even at Memphis, even when they were winning games and good there, he kind of stayed out of the public. You didn't see him much even there when he was winning games, even with like at the American stuff. Like maybe it's just his persona kind of being under the radar. I don't know.
Yeah.
Look, that's fine as long as you win games, but that's going to get old super quick in Fayetteville if they don't win games. And I mean, look, right now it does not look good.
Their schedule's a bear.
It's not.
Yeah,
good.
very.
It's rough. So
Yeah.
I mean, them having to go on the road in one of their non-cons to Utah.
Remember because the SEC has it out for him because the
Yeah.
next week at Georgia they're making him play at 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
Remember he got upset about that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, he was mad about
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, he was.
It's like don't schedule the game at Utah at night. You know that they're a top 15 team. It's probably going to be on TV out west late. You know what
Right.
you got into.
Yeah.
dummy.
Jeez, yeah. I'm worried about Arkansas.
Yeah, and I do think Mississippi
just this
State's
year,
going to get
long
somebody
term.
this year.
You think Mississippi State will?
I think Mississippi State gets somebody this year, and it's going to be one of those games where the other team's offense gets off to a slow start and they can kind of play with the lead. If they do that, Kamario Taylor will be able to kind of dictate a little bit. The problem for Mississippi State is when the other team goes up by 2 scores, they just can't play catch up. They're like the old Tom Osborne teams.
Yeah.
But I think Mississippi State is going to get somebody like Tennessee or somebody. I don't know if they even play, but
They don't.
somebody in that tier State's going to get.
I mean,
So you got if Mississippi State's
they
gonna
basically
get
did last year.
God, what if it's at LSU?
If it's LSU, I would laugh so hard.
And Kamario Taylor is a guy that could give a Blake Baker defense trouble.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because the next running quarterback Blake Baker stops will be the first.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh,
I-
gosh.
Maine State
I mean,
actually said
it's
that
a different team.
Yeah, Alabama could be a track
Go ahead,
game
Jake.
because I mean we got to go down to Mississippi State. Kamario Taylor, running quarterback. Alabama struggles with him. It could be an issue.
And a first round cornerback from Mississippi State. Mississippi State has a first round player on the defense.
Right.
What's his name?
Sneaky-
Kelly Jones, something like that.
Kelly
Sneaky
Jones,
good
yeah.
game in week 2 when they travel to Minnesota.
Yeah, I think Minnesota's going to.
Gophers might boat race them.
Yeah, I
You think
that
so?
has a
I think
chance-
so.
Yeah, that has
Yeah.
a chance to get sideways. Don't get me wrong. Now, I think Mississippi State's about to pull a 4-8. I mean, they're going to throw that. I just think they're going to get somebody.
Minnesota's also going to be really good at both sides of the line, and that's where Mississippi State's going to struggle. PJ Fleck has done very well against teams like that in his career.
Right.
He's one thing with him, he's very predictable as a head coach. You pretty much know you're going to get 8 wins every year.
8 wins. Yep.
And they're gonna win the bowl game because he always wins when they have more than a week to prepare. And they beat teams like that who are struggle with the line. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if Dauber is going to
Big
coordinate
10 bias
well this
He
year.
might.
Mhm.
What's
Big Ten
that?
Mike.
Yeah.
Dauber.
I said Big Ten bias for Mike.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I mean, I could see that. I think
Dauber.
Is that game at Minnesota on campus?
Yeah.
Mhm.
No, it's in Minnesota.
That's awesome. That's fun.
It's in Minnesota. Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah.
Biggest letdown in the SEC.
Auburn.
Okay.
Auburn.
I need more than just that. Tell me why.
I
Tell me why. Oh,
I kind of think this might ruffle some feathers here, but actually,
Ruffle.
you could probably come right back to me. I think frankly, it's going to be either Alabama or Texas A&M.
I thought you were going to go with your Longhorns, boss man.
No, I think they're going to be. I was talking about that last year. We were spot on. Both Hammer and I picked them to go 9-3. We said the offensive line is going to be the problem. This year, I don't think the same thing. I think they've got a solid offensive line. They upgraded. at the skill positions. Arch Manning's going to be solid. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Go Pack, baby. So
Give me LSU. Let down.
Yes.
Let down State University.
Yeah.
That's right.
I think they're seriously.
Steve,
on
you could
6
use that one later.
They're seriously on 6-6 watch.
LSU.
Yeah.
Wow.
I might have overspoke with Auburn. I just don't think Auburn's going to be, an 8 or 9 win team this year. But maybe we're not expecting them to be that either. I might be just seeing a small amount of people that think they're going to be better than they are. For a team who some people think might be better, I'm not really high on Tennessee this year. Sorry to say it, Jeff, but I think there's uncertainty at the QB position. Bishop's a stud at running back. At receiver, they should be okay.
They'll be good at receiver
Yeah,
if they can get the ball.
if they can get the ball.
Yeah. No, that's a fair assessment.
Yeah.
That's a freshman quarterback always makes me nervous. I'm not going to come out and say, "Oh, we're going to win 10 games with a freshman." Maybe, but I mean, you saw how Arch Manning did his first year playing. I guess it was his freshman year, but still.
One thing Tennessee does have is their backs, linebackers, D-backs are going to be pretty good this year, so they might be tough to throw on.
And the defensive tackles too. The only problem they have right now is that defensive end position, which that's an issue. But
I think South Carolina could surprise. I do think Lenora Sellers was built in a lab for Kendall Browse's offense, and that's something to pay attention to. I'm glad Ole Miss doesn't play them. And the letdown team is LSU. I told you they're on 6-6 watch.
That got this cock excited. Yeah.
Oh,
there goes that clean rating.
Man,
Show. Hey now.
whoa.
Hey,
Oh.
no, it's get your heads out of the gutter,
Hey,
guys.
stay in your seat. We don't want to see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Family show, bro.
well, Steve, going off of that about LSU, and we talked about the first 4 games that could easily be 1-3. So now they're going to have to scrap to stay within that line of playoff contention. And there is a sneaky game, 11 o'clock kickoff at Auburn. That could be an upset watch potentially.
Trip back to Neyland.
Yep. And then Alabama coming down to Baton Rouge. Oof.
I think going to the grocery bag is scary too, because that's. I mean,
we got to do that week too.
we don't know anything about what Will Stein is going to look like this year. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I think the Will Stein stuff is like it's one of those things like, oh, new head coach, basically completely revamped roster. They're going to surprise somebody this year.
Yeah. And they have to get over that 4.5 because their schedule is stupid.
Yeah, I'd probably take the under there. The other thing with Stein, and I said this to Corey on Locked on Vandy a couple times, Stein's really the only coach in the conference. We're not judging him at all on 2026. Years down the future, when we're writing the Will Stein story, we're not going to talk about this year unless it's really good. We expect him to be bad this year. It's all about getting everything in place. So I don't think they're under tremendous pressure to win this year because of that.
This is going to be some of the worst press that Mark Stoops ever gets.
Yeah.
Man.
They're going to be interesting. The reason I say Alabama for potential letdown is because I think it's a super talented roster. I did the Biscuit Index on them, and I'm just worried about returning production. Not a ton of returning production, and a new quarterback and a pretty much rebuilt offensive line.
And
so
no
that's
running
what I'm
game.
worried about. And do we have a running game or not? Exactly. Yeah, like we got to have a running game here. This is Alabama football. It's Alabama, so everybody has these super sky high expectations that, and everybody's talking about them this year. Hey, they're going back to the playoff. Like if Kalen DeBoer wants to shore up his job and make sure they've got momentum, he's got to make a deep playoff run, and they have a lot of talent, so it could happen. But I'm just worried it's not experienced enough to do that.
What were the Gators? Were they 7? Oh, sorry, Jake. What were you saying?
Yeah,
No, I was just going to say defense is going to carry us this year.
Yeah.
I mean,
Which
the
is-
defense is solid.
Yeah, the defense
Their
is going to be
D-back, they might have the best defensive backfield in the country.
for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
brought everybody back in the defensive backs from last year's team, and they all started last year. And still Jan Zapier, still roaming, chasing quarterbacks.
Sap's good. Sap's very good.
Yeah.
How many new starters along the offensive line?
4 out of 5.
Yeah. That's what worries me because it's probably going to be Keelan Russell, like we talked about earlier.
Mm-hmm.
And he could be the dude, man. He could be great. Maybe his legs are able to account for, the problems along the offensive line, if there are any. But that's just my worry is that, yes, very talented, but rebuilding along the offensive line, young quarterback. So I'm a little worried from that.
I feel like in, talking with you guys, both, this show, Stephen, Corey, you guys, and then like all my off-season stuff, I feel like nobody's returning 3 or more O-linemen. Everybody has to replace their O-lines, it seems like. I don't know if it's just me, but there aren't many teams you hear they're returning 4, they return all of them. It's just not where we're at right now. Maybe because we had so many COVID guys still in play that stuck around forever. But it just seems like it's a position everybody's replacing a lot of.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of interesting. I feel like that's following the portal in a way where teams are just trending older, right? And so you're losing kids. I mean, A&M had our Marjorie Adams for 2 years, right? Who came from Kansas, and we had the transfer from Tennessee a couple years ago, and they were all upperclassmen. And so these kids are coming in. They're basically like 2-year plugs in a couple places, and the rosters are just trending older. So then they graduate and go to the NFL, and so there's just more turnover. It feels like along the lines, and it's portal, right?
Yeah.
So kids are just going to the portal a lot more often than they ever were before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of the teams I'm very high on Oklahoma this year. Their front 7 on D is probably the best in the country. I think they're going to be good, but that schedule's a bear too.
I was going to say, you could say that about so many SEC teams.
I know.
It's just
But
like,
you're right. But they have to start off their 3 of their first 5 games are at Michigan, at Georgia, Texas at home. It gets a little easier, but then they have to go to Florida. They have Ole Miss and A&M come. I mean, that's just rough.
And they go to Michigan this year, right?
Yeah, that's their second
Yes.
game. To Michigan.
Underwood struggled last year. I mean, he was a true freshman. It was week 2.
Yeah.
I think he's going to be better this year.
Yeah.
that's what I'm worried about with A&M. Like A&M, I think could be a big disappointment too. In fact, I'm listening to a bunch of the A&M stuff right now. There's multiple A&M people, and we have the battered Aggie syndrome, so we're like a little cynical anyway. But I've heard a lot of them talking, hey, we're thinking like 8-4, 9-3.
Yeah.
You can thank Greg Sankey for that because he's spineless.
And it's one of the Steve, you said this going back months. I think we all kind of did, but going to 9 conference games is okay in a vacuum, but you should have done it with we're guaranteed this many playoff spots, not just doing it while it's still 5 conference champs and a bunch of at-large people.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we negotiated with ourselves for no reason.
Nope.
Like,
technically there was people being mean to the SEC online, and you have to respond to random burner accounts saying mean things about the number of games you play.
Yeah. Right.
a lot of those had cactuses in their bio too.
Yeah. Have about forefathers,
Tony Petiti played that one perfectly. He's
Which,
doing
by
a
the
job.
way, how about Cody Campbell? Bravo. But that might be the greatest cell phone in the history of college sports. Oh my goodness. That guy is going through some things right now, but I guess he's going to come out and try and be the savior of college football while what's going on. But yeah, coming out $280,000 to Ken Paxton's reelection campaign, and the next day they threatened to sue. Bravo.
Yay.
And then he was going after burner accounts for calling him out on it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, was he really?
Before
yeah, he did.
Oh yeah.
That
There's
was
this
so
like
sad.
fan who's got the screenshots. He was threatening to sue this burner account, and then it turns out it was all true.
Well, he said he bribed a judge, not bribed the attorney general. It's different.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
2 minutes score.
Dang, already?
Oh.
Jeez. All right, 2 minutes. Okay, we had 4 comments, so we didn't even get to. All right.
We'll project
is-
the starters next week.
Yeah.
Well, there was only one that was worth talking about anyway, so it doesn't matter.
There you go.
Because Keelan Russell's already got it wrapped up, so like, why would you know? But anyway, he's gonna be a
Don't
baller,
know.
by the way, Jake. Just so you know. I don't know
Oh
if you
yeah,
know
I,
that.
would-
I
I
don't know if you
believe
know
he
that.
would.
He's gonna be a baller. But anyway, this is SEC After Dark. Thank you for finding us. Thank you for joining. Thank you for tuning in. And we have a full house, man. This is our last. Believe it or not, Boss Man and Hammer. I said this before y'all got on. This is our last off-season show.
Yeah.
Season. We are next time you see us, we're going to be in preseason mode because I think preseason starts with SEC Media Days, and then you're in preseason mode from there, and then in season, and then man, it's going to be a hell of a ride in 2026. So
And kids are coming back.
picks are coming back, and hopefully I'm not going to finish last. We all got to beat
Yeah.
Becky. We got to find a way to beat Becky.
Yeah.
Hammer can't. Hammer. You gotta not finish last this year.
Well, that was just the bowl game. Before that,
I'm
you
just
were
trailing
good.
Becky. So.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah, the bowl
Yep.
games were bad, but I'm
Yeah.
just going to
Yeah.
trail Becky.
Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Becky's the
Mhm.
goat when it comes.
Mhm.
Becky's goat. She's goat status. All right. But
Yeah.
that is
Yeah.
Biscuits and SEC right there. Boss Man and Hammer. They are rocking and rolling. Boss Man is apparently a huge Wolfpack fan.
Always have been.
So NWO Wolfpack
Yep.
For
Don't turn
life.
your back on the
All
Wolf.
Raleigh, baby.
Life.
for
Yeah.
life.
Yeah.
Raleigh.
Too legit to quit.
Yeah.
All right. And that's Biscuits and SEC. So make sure you check them out every Wednesday night. They go live, and it's a hell of a show. And I cannot wait for their guest pickers. And I actually cannot wait until their guest picker calendar comes out. 'Cause I'm going to be June. So I'm not a guest nor a picker, but I'm going to be in the
Yeah.
calendar.
Your calendar, you're looking at them all here.
Yeah.
Stingray.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is half the calendar right here.
Stingray, cornbread, yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Stingray. Yep.
Yeah, Sting.
Yep.
Yeah, for
Gabe
sure.
Bach.
Yep.
Yeah.
Little boss man.
Yeah. Love Boss
Yeah.
Man.
He kicks the calendar off in January.
Yeah.
That's right.
So, and that's Mike Huseman, off-season After Dark regular contributor on Locked On Vandy and Locked On Ole Miss, Everydayer Club. That's Mike Huseman, also off-season After Dark. What you got coming up?
Cal episode came out this morning. Next Tuesday morning, we are talking about the Houston Cougars with Landon, who does the Locked On Cougs page.
Nice.
Yes.
All right.
Sweet. The Cal episode was great. Listen to it today.
Appreciate that. Yeah, yeah, that guy was good.
Mhm.
Yep, I'm gonna check that one out. That Kenton Gibbs episode is still my favorite, Mike.
Yeah.
Just-
Oh, he's awesome. Yeah.
yeah. So, Jet Beecham, he is a dude with a beard and a extensive knowledge of classic movies. Maybe he can put that all together. Beards and movies. That's an idea. Kick it around. You
Plus
can use that
loss.
later. All right, you got Jake Thomas, your double shot of Alabama Tie Talk live, hosted with Stacey Blackwood. His solo act is Bama After Dark, so make sure you check that out. He's going to be talking plenty about Russell versus Mac, return of the Mac, and Russell Athletic. Who's going to win?
Yeah.
Who's going to win the battle there? So be sure to check out Jake Thomas in both of his Alabama ventures. Stephen Willis, the most watched Ole Miss podcast in the universe, Locked On Ole Miss. He's got an exclusive with Coach Spraytan. They're not gonna actually talk any football. They're gonna talk hot yoga and tanning methods. So
Coach Spraytan.
yeah, so they're
Coach George Hamilton.
yes, Coach George Hamilton, Coach
Just
Spraytan.
different.
Yep. Coach Yoga. All right. But that's Stephen Willis, Locked On Ole Miss. So check him out on the daily. And judging by his subscriber numbers, you probably already are. So this is
Right.
not news to you. And I'm Corey Burton, Locked On Vandy, soon to be in another venture. But I will tell you that at a later date. So you guys are all going to have to be surprised at what's happening next. But we all come together and join forces to
Got
give
it.
you FCC After Dark every Thursday night. You can catch us right here on this channel. Athletes Forum, thank you. Next week, we button up a chin straps. We get after it. I want to tell you guys a story real quick about how high school football in Tennessee is going right now. West Creek High School just got put on a year of probation because, get this, they're such a renegade program. They wore shoulder pads and helmets one day that they were only supposed to wear helmets. So
Oh wow.
Oh, send him to Gitmo. God,
Yeah.
What the?
unbelievable.
Yeah. How dare they?
I know, right? So that's what we're dealing with in Tennessee. Anyway,
Disgusting.
we are SEC After Dark. We'll see you back here next week. It is SEC Media Days. We'll be back with that, and it's preseason mode. Until next time, go Dogs, anchor down. Peace.
Go Vols.
Roll time.
Okay.
Put biscuits at SEC
Howdy, toddy.
Media Days.
Dig 'em.